Wrestling Association. Tonight's action will get underway in just a moment. Wrestling fans, it's Gulf Coast Wrestling at its best. From Mobile's Expo Hall, we have an outstanding television card for you tonight, and we know you're going to enjoy it. We have such performers as the Wrestling Pro. He'll be on the card. Oki Shikina, Lenny Hurst, the challengers will be here. Burrhead Jones, and also the one and only Sweet Daddy Banks. Also, Ken Lucas will be on the wrestling card tonight, along with the Phantom. Chief Thundercloud and Sonny Rogers are also scheduled. And then the challengers and Big Red and Gorgeous George Jr. So we have an outstanding card for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from Mobile's Expo Hall in downtown Mobile. We want to remind you that when Gulf Coast Wrestling comes to your town, be sure to be at ringside to see the exciting action. And now, let's view it.
Here is Oki Shikina. Oki Shikina. His opponent tonight from parts unknown, weighing 241 pounds. Here now is the Wrestling Pro number 2. The Wrestling Pro number 2. Our opening match, one fall. The time limit is 10 minutes. Thank you.
Tell me how long we've been rolling, please.
Okay, fans, our first bout from Mobile's Expo Hall in downtown Mobile. We know you're going to enjoy wrestling, Gulf Coast Wrestling at its best. And under mask is the Wrestling Pro number 2 against Oki Shikina. They go into the ropes immediately with the Pro taking Shikina in. We saw some outstanding matches in the past 2 weeks, and this promises to be another exciting night. We know you'll enjoy it. Front headlock is clamped on by Shikina. And a 1 count right there. Shikina tries to press the Pro's shoulders to the mat. Brilliant card we have scheduled for you tonight. And we're getting a good ringside view from our cameraman, who do an outstanding job. There we see Shikina at the advantage over the Pro now. This is Pro number 2, hammerlock, clamped on. And this Pro number 2 is a muscular fellow. Uses his good weight and agility to good advantage. Shikina trying to break out of the hammerlock. See if he can do it. Double wrists on that by the Wrestling Pro number 2. Shikina trying to break out. Can he do it? Let's see. He cannot make it. And the Wrestling Pro holds the advantage. Shikina's out of the ring, as you see now. Approaching us and getting a 4 count. He has to be in by 10. Count is 7, and he's back in. Ready to go. Shikina trying to loosen up that left arm now. Oh, beautiful. Turnaround by the Pro, and he's got that hammerlock again. Working on that left arm of Shikina. Good shot there, as you see. The Wrestling Pro really applying the pressure. And he can do it as Shikina tries to break. Cannot get out. Arm locks him with that hammer lock, too. He has good pressure. And a trip by Shikina. Good move by Shikina. Beautiful leg trip, and he got him out of the hold. Slams the pro to the mat now. And he's working on that headlock, that front headlock, on pro number 2. Opening bout on a wrestling card tonight. 6 big matches, if time permits. All wrestling announcers on Gulf Coast Wrestling are approved and appointed by the Gulf Coast Wrestling Association. Come to a stand-up position now. That ring is moving around with the weight of these two men. Into the rope, Shikina with a shoulder block. Coming in, and an arm drag by the wrestling pro, and Shikina comes out of the ring. So he's been out twice right now. There you see him. Stepping back in. Calling to the referee to watch the tights. Shikina back in the corner, trying to get loosened up. Wants to get loosened up. Pro is proving a fine match for him. They're about even weight, with pro number 2 at about 241 and Shikina 245. The takedown is by Shikina. He grabbed the mask of the pro. Arm locks him right now. Shikina had the advantage in this one, but the pro's not about to get his shoulders to the mat. Got both of them up there. Getting a good view now of Shikina. Overhead wrist lock. Pressure applied. Overhead wrist lock by Shikina and trying to break it is the wrestling pro, and goes down to the mat. Our opening bout. We have some outstanding Gulf Coast wrestlers on the card tonight. Wrestling is from Mobile's Expo Hall in the heart of downtown Mobile. Shikina with the overhead wrist lock and gets the wrestling pro down to the mat. And Billy Lampier is the referee, and he warns about pulling on the mask of the pro by Shikina. Pro is to his feet now. Arm lock by Shikina right now. He's saying to the referee, ask him about it, talking about a submission now. But Shikina's not going to be doing that, rather the pro. Neither will Shikina as far as that goes. So here we are with our opening bout on television wrestling tonight. And it promises to be one of the finest cards we've had. And still Shikina. That overhead wrist lock. This is one fall with a 10-minute time limit. And we've just about reached it. And out's the pro. Shikina's out of the ring. Shikina's out of the ring. The pro's after him, and Shikina's back in again. About that for a body drop. Well, they've got about a minute to go. That's it. That is it. 10-minute time limit has elapsed. And the bout is a draw between the Wrestling Pro on your left and Shikina on your right. It's a draw. All right, more wrestling action in just a little while.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our second match of the evening. It will be one fall with a 15-minute time limit. One fall, 15 minutes. Introducing first on my right from Jamaica in the West Indies at 225 pounds. Here is Lenny Hurst. Lenny Hurst. His opponent tonight at 240 pounds will be one of the challengers. They are both in the ring. One of the challengers will be in action in this one fall, 15 minutes, our second match. Thank you.
We have one of the challengers in the ring now to face Lenny Hurst. I don't know whether they're deciding who's going to go what, where, what. There's the bell. 1 minute. Rather, one fall, 15 minutes, I should say. One fall, 15 in our second match. Lenny Hurst taken down quickly by challenger. They're back in action in our final event of the evening. Nice throw off there. Lenny Hurst now riding the challenger. Moving around very adroitly, and the challenger goes into the rope. And that'll be a break call by Jimmy McGuire, our referee, in the second match. Go back to the referee's position. Good takedown by the challenger, who now goes to the advantage. Challenger trying to force Hurst's right shoulder to the canvas. Oh, look at that cross leg on him. Beautiful cross leg by Lenny Hurst now. And looking him, standing right on his head. Beautiful. Standing right on his head. Across the tee. They say in Navy terms. And a good takedown. by Hurst. Full Nelson, he clamps on the challenger. Second bout on tonight's TV card. Scheduled for one fall and a 15-minute time limit. Challenger now trying to trip Hurst. And Hurst has the full Nelson and carries the challenger right off of the ropes that time, and that brings applause from the crowd. Hurst very strong. Sling by beautiful use of the arm by the challenger, who is now to the advantage. The other challenger is in the corner of his partner right now, watching him in action. Hurst gets to his feet very swiftly, if you'll notice. Into the ropes. See where they catch each other. Stepping over the challenger, and an arm drag down goes the challenger. Another one. Challenger hits the mat hard, as Hurst did a little outmaneuvering there. Their opening bout on television tonight was a draw. Scheduled for one fall, 10 minutes. This is 1:15. Our upcoming bout will be 2 out of 3 falls with a 30-minute time limit. That should be something, because you'll be watching the one and only Sweet Daddy Banks against the one and only Burrhead Jones. Gulf Coast Wrestling at its best in your area, and also here at Mobile's Expo Hall. Fans are excited about Lenny Hurst to hear that noise in the ring. This time it's Hurst, but he kicks away. That dragged down again. Clamps his 2 hands on the left arm of the challenger, and body drops on the challenger now. Referee asking about a submit on this one, but the challenger says no. Good shot of them both now, struggling to their feet in a battle of strength. Beautiful move there by the challenger, but Lenny Hurst comes right back, and the challenger does too. Boy, these are 2 fighting men in that ring, using a lot of different holds and using them to real good advantage. Fine wrestling match. A lot of skill in this one. And not slugging away by any means, but are using outstanding wrestling holds and applying them seemingly at the right time. Arm lock by Hurst. Someone yelled from the stands. Challengers pulling. Oh boy, he caught Hurst right in the midsection that time with that knee. Stomps him from the back. Well, I think Hurst was expecting that just a little bit, but he couldn't do anything about it. Watch that face lock and watch the choke. He's not near a choke at all, as the referee is watching very intently. But the challenger stays away from that throat. Now, well, that time pulled the trunks of Hurst, and the crowd caught it. The challenger says nay. Did not do it. Did not do it. There's the other challenger sitting at ringside. The stomping is on now. Body slam by the challenger. And that puts Hurst right in front of us now. And the challenger is now kicking on Lenny Hurst. Whoa, beautiful takedown by Hurst that time. A surprise one. Did not quite reach it. Had a 2 count, and that's all. Beautiful move by Hurst, who may have been hurt on this last. Here comes the other challenger in the ring now to hold Hurst. And he kicked his own partner out of the ring. The referee. Now both of the challengers are in. The bell is sounding. The referee had called for the bell. Referee had called for the bell. Which means that Hurst is the winner. Hurst in the... And here comes the challenger off of the top of the ropes. And belts into Hurst. So the challengers are working over Lenny Hurst, who won the match on a disqualification. As both challengers came into the ring. Both challengers were in. The match goes to Lenny Hurst. And we'll be back in just a moment. Should be an interesting match. Wearing sunglasses over on your left and a smooth-looking cape is Sweet Daddy Banks, who's created quite a sensation in the Gulf Coast area. Has an admirer over there taking his jacket. There we go. Burrhead Jones against Sweet Daddy, and Burrhead goes fast into Sweet Daddy. An arm slings him down twice. And Banks seems somewhat surprised there at the swift movement of Burrhead. Now he shoots another right. And Burrhead goes into the ring buckles and down. Banks is a stomper, I'll tell you. Tries to get a body press, but he didn't particularly go all the way with that one. And Burrhead, there's a drop kick by Burrhead Jones, and the crowd loves it. Banks gives him that quizzical look. Burrhead seems to be all fired up for this one. Shoots one to the midsection and then twice to the face. Throwing those left hooks pretty well. Banks right back at him now. Well, this promised to be an exciting one. And a thumb right into the Adam's apple of Jones, who goes down. Burrhead trying to get out of this one with a kick. Banks leveling at him now. Sweet Daddy right over the eye. Right on the nose and over the eye that time with a punch. And gouging right now. Illegal. Banks catch one to the midsection. Firing back. They hit at the heads. And Banks staggers into the ropes right now. Look at that Burrhead take off on those punches. Giving Sweet Daddy. Oh, Sweet Daddy retaliates that time. He's got him hooked on the ropes. And another punch right to the mouth. Down the nose and mouth. Banks is using eye gouge there, and he's being warned repeatedly by referee Billy Lampier. Boy, and he rubs that knuckle on the left eye. Rubs that knuckle on the left eye full of... Boy, this is sling. Banks keeps shooting away at him. Picks him up. Watch the suplex. Now down goes Burrhead Jones. That's it. That suplex by Sweet Daddy Banks. And put Burrhead out of commission in the first fall of our 2 out of 3 fall match. There it is. Banks the winner of the first fall. 2 out of 3. Now let's pause for station identification. We're ready for the second fall, 2 out of 3. And Banks took the first one. He suplexed Burrhead Jones. Got him on the fall. Now punching away at him. Kind of points that arrow at him. Burrhead trying to get his head in there and do some damage to Sweet Daddy. A hatchet chop by Sweet Daddy Banks on Burrhead Jones. No! You hear Burrhead yelling, no. As he has that lift. They're watching on a throw. And Burrhead gets a bite of the finger of Banks and got him off of him, and that's what he wanted. Well, look at the look on the face of Banks right there. He had that finger almost taken off. Burrhead's only way to get out of the hold. That Burrhead uses that left hand very effectively. Slinging a corner. Upended and down to the mat. Goes Burrhead Jones. He's having a tough time in this match. Sweet Daddy over him. Burrhead gets out of that one. He started out strong. Banks then began to really work him over. And's got that knee at the small of his back right now. Billy Lanfear, the referee. Look at that look. Well, you can't see it right there, but Banks always has kind of an innocent look when he looks to the crowd. Raises those hands and another hatchet chop. Into the turnbuckle goes Burrhead Jones. Banks continuing to work on him now. Continues to go. Well, you're seeing an exciting 2 out of 3 fall match. The first fall was won by Sweet Daddy Banks, and now Burrhead Jones has tried to come back and even things up. Pounding away at him right now. And the break call comes up. The break call. No. Sweet Daddy Banks. 1 foot over the bottom strand of the rope right now. He wets that thumb and then jabs it into the throat of Burrhead Jones. And he's got that suplex again. And he gives him the suplex again. And there's the 3 count. There's a shot of the crowd as they watched Sweet Daddy Banks suplex Burrhead Jones twice and win this 2 out of 3 fall match. That Banks is something, and Burrhead gave him a tussle. Well, we'll return in just a moment with more exciting wrestling. Challenge, and now the Phantom is taking the wrath of Ken Lucas. Gulf Coast champion, a non-title bout, of course, with 15 minutes. Into the, whoa, there's the sleeper hold now by Ken Lucas. Sleeper hold is clamped on by Lucas, and it looks like he's got him going, just about gone. And there's the bell. There's the bell. About 1 minute and 10 seconds when Ken Lucas, and here comes Banks in the ring. Here comes Banks in the ring now. The Phantom is beaten in a short time on the sleeper hold. And now Banks wants to work on Lucas. Phantom doesn't seem, he's still And Ken Lucas goes out of the ring. Now here he comes back. Here he comes back, and Banks is telling him to come on. And Lucas may go after him. Lucas may go after him. Yep. He decides it's not worth it. Not without the title at stake and some money involved. Ken Lucas the winner. Well, we're going to pause now. We'll be back in just a little while.
At 234 pounds, we introduce now Sonny Rogers. Sonny Rogers. His opponent tonight from the Indian Reservation, San Carlos, Arizona, weighing 226 pounds. We introduce to you Chief Thundercloud. Chief Thundercloud, son of ringside, Chaco. This is one fall, 45 minutes, our semifinal event. Our main event will follow. Thank you.
Semifinal event upcoming now at Mobile's Expo Hall. There's Sonny Rogers raising his usual complaints to the referee before he goes in. Okay, one fall, 45 minutes. Chief Thundercloud. See, Sonny's back now toward you. These two are very fine wrestlers, too. And we've seen an outstanding wrestling card tonight. Thundercloud back to you at the present time. Sonny Rogers gets him in a side headlock. Clamps it on tight. The Chief trying to get out of it by forcing the left arm of Rogers back over his head. It's over Thundercloud's head. Sonny Rogers trying to get out. Up, he's got it again. And kind of pulls at the hair, and the folks at the ringside quickly catch it. Jack Bitterman at ringside at Mobile's Expo Hall, where Gulf Coast Wrestling is taking place. Sonny Rogers getting in that side headlock. Ooh, that shoulder butt by Rogers. Steps over nicely, and an arm drag by the Chief. Down goes Sonny Rogers, and the Chief reverses that one nicely. Slams Rogers to the mat, and Rogers out of the ring. A little bit surprised over what had happened here. Said he pulled my dumb hair. Now Rogers is yelling to the people that Chief Thundercloud pulled his hair. Well, the fans have been watching Rogers do the same. Semifinal event. Still on the card. Challengers Big Red and Gorgeous George Jr. But if this bout goes any distance, why, our TV time will probably be taken up. It's one fall, 45 minutes. And again, against the ropes, Sonny Rogers has... Well, Tom Thornton here at ringside has just given me our TV allotted time, which will be about 3 minutes from now. So looks like the main event will not be upcoming. This is our semifinal. And they've just been into this match for about 3 minutes. Of course, it could end very suddenly, too. But I doubt by the time the introductions came about, we would have time for the main event. Chief Thundercloud now. Break call given by the referee. Sonny Rogers just kind of stalking the Chief Thundercloud. Chief doing the same thing to him. Grab that arm. Rogers seems quite surprised. Not really, he knows his way around. A tough customer, both of them are. Not tall in stature, but they've got heart, both of them. And a good tackle there by Sonny Rogers. And the Chief trying to roll out of that toe hold. See if he can make it. All right, we just have about 1 minute of TV allotted time. Let's see if we can get a ball in here in the 1 minute period. Well, we hope you enjoy Gulf Coast Wrestling always when it's on television. We know you do. And when wrestling comes to your vicinity, be sure to be turning out, because you'll have a great time, whether you're at ringside or general admission tickets, children's tickets. Do be on hand. Wrestling at the Expo Hall in downtown Mobile. Well, the Chief is crossing over on Sonny Rogers, and our time, ladies and gentlemen, has just about elapsed for Gulf Coast Wrestling. This is Jack Bitterman. Hope you enjoyed the tremendous action we had this evening, and we'll be back with us very soon when you see Gulf Coast Wrestling. Thank you.
You've been watching Gulf Coast Professional Wrestling, presented each week by the Gulf Coast Wrestling Association, member of the National Wrestling Alliance.
It's the King of Sports, Gulf Coast Professional Wrestling, presented by the Gulf Coast Wrestling Association. Tonight's action will get underway in just a moment. Hi, sports fans. This is Jack Bitterman telling you about the exciting Gulf Coast Wrestling card you're going to see on television. It's going to be a great one, too. There'll be a tag team bout between Gorgeous George Jr. and Big Red. They'll tangle with the challengers. Also on the card on TV will be Lenny Hurst and Oki Shikina. And then Sweet Daddy Banks will be in action also. He'll be facing McCoy. Ken Lucas will be meeting in his match Jerry Thornton, so that should be a real good one, too. And then we have the Pro and Sonny Rogers. That's all for you tonight on Gulf Coast Wrestling on television. So stay tuned throughout the evening for exciting, thrilling action. And that's always the case when you view Gulf Coast Wrestling on TV. So be watching closely. We're going to have a great night for you. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome you to Mobile's Expo Hall and our all-star Gulf Coast Wrestling card tonight. We have real fine bouts for you this evening on the card. This will be our opening match. Will be one fall with a 15-minute time limit. One fall, 15 minutes, our opening bout. Introducing first on my left from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing 235 pounds, here is Sonny Rogers. Sonny Rogers. His opponent tonight in the opposite corner is 240 pounds. We introduce to you now the Wrestling Pro. The Wrestling Pro. One fall, 15 minutes. This is the Wrestling Pro number 2. Thank you.
All right, we're set to go at Mobile's Expo Hall in the heart of downtown Mobile. Ready for our first match on this evening's program, which promises to be a very exciting one. We have Sonny Rogers. He's facing you now, and his back to you is the Wrestling Pro. So we're set for the opening. Billy Lamphere is our referee, and we have some exciting bouts for you this evening. Sweet Daddy Banks is on the card against Mike McCoy. There's the bell, and we're underway. Sonny Rogers, fine, hustling scrapper against a veteran in the ring. Pro number 2, he likes to be called. So we'll do that to identify him. They go to the referee's position now, and against the ropes. Sonny Rogers had his hair cut since we saw him the last time. Had an injured right knee for quite some time, but he seems to have gotten over that pretty well. Forced into the corner again by the Pro. Called to break. Rogers tries to get to the legs. Unsuccessful. Takedown is by Sonny Rogers now. It's that leg lock on the Pro. Twisting at the ankle toe hold. But the Pro is just thinking about this and how he's going to move out of this hold if he can possibly do it. And a turnaround, very nicely done. Moved around, the Pro, good move, and we draw applause from the crowd. They appreciate that. Very well done. So we're up to the stand position again between these two. And this time it's Sonny Rogers. Well, he had the advantage for a minute. But the Pro moved right out, tried to get a head scissors, but was not able to accomplish that. Opening bout, one fall, 15 minutes, the time limit on this one. And it starts us off on a big night of Gulf Coast Wrestling. All wrestling announcers are approved and appointed by the Gulf Coast Wrestling Association. Look at that lock that the Pro has on Sonny Rogers' right hand now. Well, he's got him good, and you can hear that's Rogers who's doing the screaming. You see him there. Pro's getting a little lift up on that arm, too. Rogers trying to spin him off, but he can't do it. He was trying to go with the Pro to the ropes, trying to break out of this hold, but he's locked in there. Sonny Rogers on your right, forcing the Pro back into the rope, tries to get down. Pro maintains the hold as they go to the canvas. The advantage is all the pros right now. And a hip sling by Rogers, but he's taken down again. That didn't work. So the pro has had the advantage as this match started, has maintained it pretty well. Offensive moves by Sonny Rogers have been rather nil right now because he's captured. Can't do much about it. Pro working on that arm. Has it locked in there. Flying head scissors tried by Rogers to get out of that, but look at that pro stand up to him and drops him down. Flying head scissors that Rogers tried desperately to maintain, but he couldn't bring the pro down to the mat. Now he's going to try to get to that face and push him off. Not very successful in that maneuver. Now he's got the pro at the back of the head. Arm still locked in, and back into the corner they go. Now we get the break. And that's what Rogers wanted. Ooh, and he puts a knee into the midsection of the pro on the break call. Referee called break. And Rogers didn't move away much. Just put that knee into the midsection of the pro. Now forearm smash to the face. He's pressing on him, but the pro is able to push him off. Well, got that face lock. Now Rogers to the advantage. Referee watching for the choke. Cut off the man's breathing. Face lock still Sonny Rogers has on the pro. Oh, pro grabbed Sonny there by the hair to pull him over. And Sonny kicks out of that. Ooh. The pro with a forearm smash. Now, oh, did he deliver that shot? He delivered it right up under the chin. Those were two torrid punches. A kick by Rogers now. Gets that side headlock. Flop over. Oh, and did Rogers hit the canvas on that one? Body dropped him good. But he's able, and Sonny Rogers now pleading for a little help. Pleading for a little help right now. He's backed up into the corner. Oh, another one right above us. Wow, was he hit. Boy, I don't think he knows where he is right there. That pro is strong, and how he delivers those crushing punches. And this was one of them. He really connected. And now it's Sonny Rogers that has the pro in the corner. Gets the pro now, tries to cover him for the press, gets a 2 count, and that's all. Sonny Rogers now fighting back. Now he's trying to get him into a shoulder press on a stand-up, but can't quite make it. So, we get a good close-up shot there of the pro on the mat. He's back up again now. And Sonny Rogers is now hanging the pro over the ropes. Snapperjack. Took him off of those ropes now. And misses a knee drop and hits that right knee. We told you about it being injured. Hit that right knee. Another one, this time to the arm of Rogers. I don't think. Stomp on the chest by the wrestling pro. Into the turnbuckles goes Rogers. He's taking it now. That elbow smash to the back of the head. There you see Rogers right back to you. Pro is masked, as you know. Puts a sling in the corner. Gets that knee up there, Rogers does again. And turnaround sling. Reverse. kickoff of the ropes. And there goes Rogers to the top strand of the ropes now. And the Pro has him. Oh, listen to that. Their fans, I'm telling you. Oh, look at that. Suplex, and the Pro covers. Sonny Rogers is the victor. Wrestling Pro wins the match over Sonny Rogers. And now let's take time out.
You got 5 minutes, buddy.
There's the bell. This is our second match of the night. Well, Sweet Daddy Banks issued a challenge to Ken Lucas tonight, and Ken said he could have the 5 minutes that he wanted. Sweet Daddy said, I'll beat you in 5 or will not claim any match for the Gulf Coast Wrestling Championship. So that's how it stands now. This is Mike McCoy. He's out of Chicago originally. Now, there's a suplex. Another suplex by Sweet Daddy Banks, and he takes it in about 1 minute's time. Less than a minute, I think it was. Mike McCoy. 52 seconds. Steve, our timekeeper, tells me 52 seconds for that. And it was Sweet Daddy winning on a suplex hold. Now let's see and hear this message. Well, fans, Sweet Daddy Banks is in the ring. He has challenged Ken Lucas to a 5-minute match. Said if he lost, he could beat him in 5. If he didn't, he would not ask for any other title bout. Ken Lucas accepted that challenge. So he's coming into the ring now. This will be a 5-minute match, and Banks must win in 5 or he can no longer claim he wants to beat Ken Lucas in the ring. And he starts his attack before Lucas got in that ring. The bell sounds, and he gets him right. They're calling for the bell again. There's another suplex, and Lucas is trying to get to his feet, but he can't make it. Another suplex. Wants to get him again. The referee wants that bell, and down goes Ken Lucas. Well, let me tell you, this was the 5-minute match that Banks said he would win. And the referee tells me that's it. All right.
I want people in TV land.
Let me get this mic over.
I want people in TV land to look at it. Look at the former champion, Mr. TV announcer. Get a good shot of the former champion. That's the former champion. Now get a shot of the new champion. I am, without a doubt, the new champion. I want you people to get yourself together and acknowledge the true champion. I'm here for a reason, and that reason, that championship match. You can see what I did to the former champion. I am the champion. You know something? I beat that guy so fast. So he really shocked me. You know that? I thought the guy was a champion. Now you people see what you've been looking at for years, don't you? Now when you get a taste of good stuff, you don't know what to do with it. You run and tell your neighbors, you call your friends on the phone, you go to the school, you go to the gym, go to the grocery store, and the only name you can talk about is the sweet man. That's right, so get your 5 pounds of Dixie Crystal, because I'm sweeter than that. Sweet Daddy Banks. I want you people to acknowledge I am the toast of the coast, so don't you forget it.
Got your words. Pounding of the chest as he leaves. All right, back with you in just a moment. All right, we have Jerry Thornton in the ring right now. And he seems to be by himself. No one else in the ring, no referee. And Sweet Daddy Banks is standing right behind me.
That's right. I'm taking over the name of the coast of the coast to the coast. I'm taking over that name because it fits me quite well. What you mean? Repeat yourself. I didn't hear you quite well a few minutes ago. What did you say about?
I was saying we're waiting on Lucas right now, and I'm saying you behind me.
What you need an opponent? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, just hold it just a minute.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
Well, we don't have Lucas
Lucas not
or the
coming out.
referee.
I'll put him out. What you
Let
talking about?
me look back there just a minute.
What you talking about? Don't you know what I did to Lucas? Did you see what I did to Lucas?
I saw what you did to him.
Isn't that something? 230-some pounds is standing up in the air, and I can drop him. You know that?
I noticed it on 2 occasions.
Right.
In fact, in 3.
That's right. So you know my strength. You know my strength. You know my ability. And plus, you know about my weightlifting and boxing career too, though. Right. I know you know it.
I know that, Sweet Daddy. I'm just looking back at the dressing room.
What's he looking back for? Probably ambulance back there to take the guy out.
Looks like he's not coming out.
Oh, yeah. I knew he wasn't coming.
Well, we've got Jerry Thornton in the ring, and it doesn't look like he's going to have an opponent.
He don't have an opponent?
He doesn't.
Wait.
There's no.
Wait, he don't have an opponent? He got one. Do you need an opponent? Here I am. I'm available. I'm available.
I don't think he's coming out. No, he's not coming out. He's not coming out. Ken Lucas not coming out. We got a crossover signal. Got a crossover signal that he was injured. Well, Sweet Daddy said he would be. Okay.
So, didn't you say you need an opponent? I want your people in TV land to look at the most sweetest thing this side of heaven. Here I am, sweeter than your mama's apple pie, Sweet Daddy Banks. I came here to do it the way I used to it, and that's to my best advantage. Crush each and every opponent I get my hooks on, knock them down to their knees. Here I am, coast of the coast. I got the title now, and a lot of other things I'm gonna have.
Well, there goes. This is Jerry Thornton, and Sweet Daddy Banks came from behind. And he's trying to get a suplex on. He does. He gets it on Thornton this time. The referee was just signaling. Wait. Oh. Well, another suplex. Another suplex by.
Let me tell you something. You
Sweet
bring the rest of them cell bombs out.
I can't.
You bring the rest of them cell bombs out. You people, I displayed something that you never seen in your entire life. Wrestling ability, strength, and I just crushed them opponents. I'm so good, I feel like wrestling about 2 more hours. I feel like wrestling 2 more hours. Let me tell you something. I can do it. I know I can do it. You people listen, because you've been used to that garbage. I'm here for one reason. It's to crush each and every opponent I come in contact with. So you better look and listen. For the cameraman, you know something, they superb.
Sweet Daddy, we got to go.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see and hear this message.
You ain't good enough, no way.
With a 30-minute time limit. One ball.
Doug Gilbert done better than you.
On my right, slightly behind me, from the Indian Reservation at San Carlos, Arizona, weighing 228 pounds, here is Chief Thundercloud. Chief Thundercloud. His opponent tonight in the opposite corner, at 240 pounds, here is one of the challengers. One of the challengers will wrestle. This is one fall. The time limit is 30 minutes. We have 2 bouts to follow, including our main event tag team match. Thank you.
You know something. Yeah.
And there's the bell. And after Sweet Daddy Banks and all of his matches that he was in tonight, I didn't have a chance to ask him some questions that I wanted to, but might get the opportunity. This is one of the challengers facing Chief Thundercloud. Chief working now with his son in his corner. Leg trip by the challenger. We have two other bouts on tonight's card, which has been an exciting evening of wrestling. Gulf Coast wrestling at its best. From the Expo Hall in downtown Mobile. Challenger now trying for a stand-up shoulder press on Chief Thundercloud. Someone yelling about the challenger pulling at the tights of Chief Thundercloud. Now he's on the ropes anyway. There'll be a break call. Charlie Smith is the referee. Have another big tag team match coming up. Gorgeous George Jr. and Big Red will be meeting the challengers. So we'll see the challengers in action twice. Of course, this is a single bout. Arm lock by Thundercloud. Gets that hand right up under the chin. Trying to whirl the face around. They're in a stand-up position now. Leg trip by Thundercloud. His takedown. And the challenger trying to get out and up, and does. See them right there. Going back into the ropes now, Thundercloud. Side headlock. Clamped on by the challenger. Overhead wrist lock by Thundercloud. Get a shot of the crowd sitting at ringside right there. Cameramen do a wonderful job on these matches, providing you with all the action. And this is one of those bouts. There's a good shoulder block by Thundercloud, and another one. Side mare taken down by Thundercloud, reversed on him. Getting close to a chokehold in there. That's that double hand face lock, warned by the referee to watch the choking. Thundercloud trying to arch out of this. See if he can do that. Doesn't not quite make it. See now that the challenger really has that arm wrapped around Chief Thundercloud's face. Thundercloud breaks out of it. Trying for a press now. Well, yeah, actually, referee hit twice, but he actually was down there. One excited fan sitting right behind us that you saw on your screen. All right. This fast match, as both are moving around very good. And again, the warning of the choke. Well, the challenger lets up on it one time and then has to come back into it. Referee warning him about the chin. Shot to the chest now. Elbow smash. This is a 30-minute match. There go the war drums. And the tomahawk chop by Chief. Another tomahawk chop, and here comes the other challenger in now. Here comes the other challenger in. They're both working on a Thundercloud, and he's tomahawking away. But he got a kick to the midsection that time. Being held now. Ooh, and that challenger put it to him. Right in the midsection. Comes Thundercloud off again. Drop down. Boston Crab. By challenger, the other one helping with his knee. Let's see. Here comes the wrestling pro now into the ring. And he's going to aid Thundercloud against the challengers. Thundercloud is out. The wrestling pro is belting away. Well, there's the action in the ring right now. Now the pro's catching it from both of the challengers. Bell doesn't seem to stop him. Boston Crab put on the pro now. And a stomping by the other challenger. Keith Thundercloud is trying to get back in to help, but he's kicked away. And one of the challengers can't seem to get to. Chief Thundercloud off of the ring apron right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final and main event of the evening. It will be a lumberjack match. There will be wrestlers surrounding the ring. If any of the combatants are thrown out, they will be brought back in by the wrestlers who are standing off of the ring apron. They're on the ring floor. Any man goes out. Introducing, ladies and gentlemen, the team on my left, combined weight of 480 pounds. Here are the challengers. Holding them tonight in the opposite corner, first from Hollywood, California, at 235 pounds, Gorgeous George Jr. His partner from Atlanta, Georgia, at 360 pounds, we introduce Big Red. This will be one fall, 60-minute time limit, a lumberjack match. Thank you.
You don't know nothing, referee. You just won.
All right, we're off and running in this lumberjack match. And Gorgeous George and Big Red started in. Whoop, now there are wrestlers outside the ring that toss a man back in. Both the challengers were out, and they're coming back in again. Big Red working on challenger number 1. Here they come. There's Sonny Rogers. Lumberjack match. All wrestlers that are tossed out are thrown back. And Mike McCoy and Jerry Thornton just threw one of the challengers back in with a lot of gusto. He's out again. I don't think he wants to come back. Up, here comes some help now. You see them in the far corner. Well, there's action all over this ring. And Big Red shunts the referee aside. Well, this is the Lumberjack match. Jack Bitterman at ringside from Mobile, Alabama, the Expo Hall. I hope you're enjoying the wrestling card tonight because it is a good one, has been right along. George in the ring takes the challenger over to Big Red. Tries to get that knee in there. Well, the crowd is in an uproar. Big Red working on and out. Comes one of the challengers. And they are begging off in that corner. There's the dance by Big Red. All right, we have the challengers against Big Red now. Here comes Gorgeous George Jr. over there. Well, this makes it all the more exciting when you... Oh, here's Hurst. Deep Thundercloud picking up one of the challengers. Roll him in that time. Oh, he rolled right into Big Red. And he hauls off and really... Another knee in there. Side mare by Gorgeous George Jr. Hair pulling by a challenger. Now I see Sweet Daddy Banks over at ringside. There you see him. See the sunglasses he's wearing. I don't think he's made a move yet. Toss anybody back in. Haven't seen him move. There's George. Underneath. Challenger working him over. We hope when wrestling comes to your area, you'll be at ringside, fans, to see Gulf Coast wrestling at its best. Now the advantage is to Gorgeous George Jr. The challenger in. Big Red's over. And George ran right into the knee that time of the challenger. There you get a nice shot of all of them around the ring. Arm sling by a challenger. Beautiful shoulder body drop. Sling by. Beautiful arm drag by the challenger, but he tagged off to his teammate, and George taking him right into the stomach now. They're stomping on George's stomach. George got a shot there. Comes the second challenger. Two of them are in the ring, as you can see. George trying to shoulder drive the challenger back into Big Red, but doesn't have too much luck. Tag off. Now they're both together. Into the ring buckle goes George. Main event tag team match at Mobile's Expo Hall. In an exciting card, Gulf Coast Wrestling. We know you've enjoyed it. There's a lot of action. George gets a good shot in the middle that time.
but he's trapped against the tag anyway. And listen to that crowd. And here comes Big Red in. Gets that little dance step. Charges into his man. They've got him, though, pretty well pinned in. A good close-up shot of Big Red as the challengers double-teamed him and got in there. One of the challengers down now. George advancing on him. And the challenger goes down to one knee. Thundercloud says, come in, George. Ooh, shot to the middle. Another one to the chin that time. Challenger hanging there. You see him over the ring buckle. And out of the ring he comes. Let's see if Sweet Daddy will do. Well, he's giving him a hand here. Tosses him back in. Sweet Daddy wasn't doing much before in the Lumberjack, but he moved in. And the challenger puts out that gloved hand, sign of friendship, and then is belted. Right above us now. The action continuing. Boy, and what action it's been tonight. There has been some fast and furious wrestling going on. This card has been sensational tonight from beginning to end. This bout is one fall, 60 minutes. May not be around at the finish of this one. They're going into it. Elbow smash. Ooh. Good somersault. Put on by George right now. Quiet, fast, and furious right at this moment. Oh, elbow smash by the challenger to the back of George's neck. Trying to get that Boston Crab on him right now. Let's see if he can do it. Big Red is coming out of the ring, but kicked out. There's that crab. That's it. That's it. The challengers have won this Lumberjack match. But Big Red is trying to get back into the ring. Boy, what a size he is. He's tripped by the challenger. Takes it to the midsection, Big Red. Going crazy as the challengers win the match. Challengers have taken it. Well, that's our event for tonight. Jack Bitterman for Gulf Coast Wrestling, Mobile's